Hello friends, how are you? In my previous video, I gave the introduction of coordinate geometry. There also I explained the dependent and independent variables. At the same time, some extent I said what is coordinate system. Coordinate system means the system in which consists of x-axis, y-axis and the origin. Here x and y-axis is the x-axis, y-axis called the coordinate axis. Okay. Today I am explaining now about the coordinates of points. So previous class I explained this is the x, o, x dash, this is the x-axis. This y, o, y dash, this is the y-axis. Or I can say that O to x towards right, this is the positive x-axis. O to x dash, this is the negative x-axis. O to y or towards upwards, this is the positive y-axis. From here towards downwards, this is the negative y-axis. Okay. So the fact what I am going to say about the coordinates of points. What do I mean by coordinates of the points? That means the position of a point. The position of a point is expressed by means of an ordered pair called coordinates. Let us see. Suppose here is a point. So this is the positive, this is negative x-axis, this is the positive y-axis, this is negative y-axis. Okay, let us see. Suppose one point is here. I want to describe its position. That means I have expressed it by means of pair of numbers. One number we say x coordinate, another number we say y coordinate. That means, listen carefully, this point P, now I am drawing the perpendicular distance from point P. See here is the 3 on the number line. So similarly I am drawing here to here perpendicular line, it is touching the 5. I want to express the position of the particle P by means of a pair of numbers, or we say ordered pair. What is that ordered pair? Let us see here. Now position of this point P, or I can say the perpendicular distance of the point P from y-axis is called x coordinate. The perpendicular distance of the point P from x-axis along the y-axis is called y coordinate. Here I can say perpendicular distance from y-axis to the point P means 3. This is the x coordinate. The perpendicular distance of the point P from x-axis along the y-axis, here it is 5. That means the position of the point P is 3, 5. It is important to write in a proper order. This is the ordered pair. Suppose you may argue that, sir, why can't 5, 3? Yes, you can write 5, 3. But conventionally throughout the world we have been using first x coordinate, second y coordinate. I said x coordinate means the perpendicular distance of the point from the y axis, that is the x coordinate. Here it is 3, that's why I written 3. Similarly, y coordinate means the y coordinate here I have mentioned 5. That means the perpendicular distance of the point P from x axis along the y axis. Here I have written y, or it is 3 comma 5. 3 comma 5. Let us see. So in this case, right side is the positive direction or positive x-axis, left side is the negative x-axis. Similarly, upward is the positive y-axis, downward is the negative y-axis. Let us see one more point. Suppose one point is here. I want to write its position with the help of ordered pair. See here. This is the point. I have drawn the perpendicular distance from here to here. So its x coordinate is 2. X coordinate means the perpendicular distance of the point from y axis. From y axis. Okay. The perpendicular distance of the point from y axis, that is the x coordinate. Similarly, if I want to write the y coordinate, here y coordinate is -3. How y coordinate I found? The perpendicular distance of the point from x axis, but along the y axis. This is from y axis, along the x axis. That means here to here is the x. That means here to here is the x coordinate, that is 2. Here to here is the y coordinate, that is -3 here. Okay, I hope that you might have understood how to describe the position of a point with the help of ordered pair. So in this case, a point on the x-axis. See here, this is the point on the x-axis. Its distance from y-axis, perpendicular distance. This is the x coordinate. X coordinate is also called abscissa. Y coordinate is called ordinate. X coordinate is called abscissa. Y coordinate is called the ordinate also. See here. Suppose a point on the x axis. What will be its y coordinate? Y coordinate of a point on x axis. See here. Y coordinate of a point on the x axis is 0. Listen carefully. Here is the x axis. Y coordinate means its perpendicular distance from the x axis. That means from there to there. That's why the perpendicular distance from the x axis is 0. See here, y coordinate of a point on the x axis is 0. Here to here 3. 3 is the x coordinate, but y coordinate is 0. Similarly, if I take any point on the y axis, its x coordinate will be 0. So I can say that x coordinate of a point on the y-axis is 0. On y-axis any point, its x-coordinate will be 0. Why? Because its perpendicular distance from the y-axis is 0. So, any point on the x-axis means its y-coordinate 0. If it is on the y-axis, its x-coordinate will be 0. So, like this manner, we can understand the position of a point in a Cartesian plane or coordinate plane or in a coordinate system. Okay, let us see the next point, that is about the quadrants and sign convention. See here. Quadrants and sign convention. Okay, so once again I am drawing this to explain the quadrants. Quadrant means the plane divided by the x-axis and y-axis in 4 equal parts. Okay, each part is a quadrant. This is a number line. This is the origin. Its coordinate is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to take a suitable scale. You have to select. Generally, the graph paper what we are using, that is centimeter graph paper. You will find the gap or the distance between two thick lines is 1 centimeter. Generally, we use the centimeter graph paper. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -1, -2, -3, -4, like this one. Okay, see here. Here, x, o, y. This is the x, o, y. This is called first quadrant. Okay, in this first quadrant, suppose I shall write the sign convention. That means x coordinate means along the x axis, definitely it will be positive. Along the y axis also positive. So sign convention of the first quadrant is plus comma plus. That means for x coordinate I shall use the plus, y coordinate also I shall use plus. Let us see. Second quadrant, we will move anti-clockwise. So this is the x o y. Now y o x dash, y o x dash. This is second quadrant. In second quadrant, sign convention will be for x-axis. This is the negative x-axis. That means negative. And this is the positive y-axis. This one will be positive, minus, comma, plus. Okay. Similarly, now x dash o y. X dash o y. This is the third quadrant. Okay. This is the third quadrant. In this third quadrant, the sign convention for x-axis will be minus, y-axis also will be minus, because this is the negative x-axis, this is the negative y-axis. Now, the fourth and last quadrant here, I can say that this is y dash o x. This is fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Here the sign convention for x coordinate it will be plus, for y coordinate it will be minus. This is all about the quadrants and sign convention. This is very important points in coordinate geometry. Now let us see how to plot a point, or I can say that plotting of points. So children, how to plot a points on the graph paper. So at first, on the graph paper we have to draw two mutually perpendicular lines. Okay, so this is x, this is O is the origin. Okay, this is x dash, this is y, this is y dash. Okay, now so with suitable scale, this is 1, 2, equal gap I am taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. This side -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, like this. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Let us see. Suppose I have to plot a point. Plot the points 4, 3, B 5, -4, C -3, -2. Okay, like these points we have to plot. Suppose the point A, its x coordinate is 4, y coordinate is 3. So x coordinate 4 means in the positive direction of x axis I have to go up to 4. Okay, y coordinate 3, that means from there I have to go 3 units upward, straight perpendicular. Okay, that means its coordinate is 4, 3. This is 4, 3. Finished. Similarly, suppose the point be 5, -4. X axis 5, y axis -4. That means straight you have to move up to 4 units. Means this is the point. B is 5, -4. Similarly, the point C -3, -2. That means in the x axis you have to come along the negative direction of x axis 3 units. That means this is the point. From there you have to move downwards up to 2 units. This is the point C. Its coordinate is -3, -2. Okay children, I hope that you might have understood the concept of coordinates of points. Especially explain how to describe the position of a point in a Cartesian plane, and last I gave some example. So remaining course contents of the topic definitely I will explain in my next video. Until then, bye.